can you stay at Walt Disney World Resort and visit Universal's new theme park, Epic Universe? I did, and in today's video, I'm going to break down my day and see how that went and if I stayed on budget. Stay tuned, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's talk proximity from Walt Disney World Resort over to Universal Epic Universe. So it's pretty much a straight shot down I-4. All you have to do is really just follow your GPS if you are driving. It could take anywhere from around 30 to 40 minutes. When I visited, it was around 35 minutes. So just keep that in mind. And it's really not all that difficult to get from Walt Disney World Resort over. The layout of Epic Universe is not unlike any of the theme parks that you'll find at Walt Disney World. There is a central hub location known as Celestial Park that includes 2 to 3 attractions, dining, and shopping experiences. And then what that actually allows you to do is branch out into the different, not themed lands, but themed worlds that Universal calls. They're portals into the different worlds that you'll find yourself in Universal's Epic Universe. No visit to any theme park would be complete without talking about the themed lands, and Universal Epic Universe is no different. In fact, they call their lands themed worlds, where you will find Super Nintendo World, where you can become Mario, woohoo, ride on the back of Yoshi, eat bananas with Donkey Kong. In another land, you might come face to face with some of Universal's classic dark monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, and eat at a Burning Blade Tavern. Yes, that's right. And at the Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragon, you can meet Toothless himself, which is a must-do when you visit Epic Universe. And on the other side, you will find some fantastic beasts, and you know where to find them. The Wizarding World Paris at Epic Universe, Wizarding World of Harry Potter Land, set within the Wizarding World Paris, where you can ride the Battle with the Ministry, which is one of the headliner attractions for Epic Universe, where you might come face to face with one of Harry Potter's most formidable foes. And you can see some really great beasts in that land from the Harry Potter universe. Let's talk about one of my favorite topics, which is food. So the food at Epic Universe is uniquely themed to the themed world that it's located in, with restaurants such as Toadstool Cafe, it's Super Nintendo World, and one of my personal favorites is the mead hall that I ate at the Isle of Berk. So I got the salmon with the dill fennel sauce, and the restaurant is uniquely themed to the dragons. You can see tapestries with Vikings and dragons all the way around there. And I highly recommend the Dragon Splash, unique Coca-Cola flavor from the freestyle there. There are different snacks throughout Celestial Park. You'll find food at the Burning Blade Tavern, at the Universal Dark Universe Land, and at the Wizarding Paris. I didn't have time to eat there, but you can find not only butterbeer, but a butterbeer crepe as well. So highly recommend checking the food out at Epic Universe, and it was pretty much on point of what you would pay at, say, Disney for any kind of sit-down restaurant or quick service. So just keep that in mind. Meals average for me around $20 per person for one of the quick service locations, and you can go more expensive for one of the nicer sit-down restaurants in Celestial Park, but highly recommend checking out the food at Universal Epic Universe. Let's talk pricing. So you have a Walt Disney World vacation and you want to go to Epic Universe for one day. Well, good news. Universal only sells one-day tickets to Universal Epic Universe. So prices start for adults roughly at around $139 before taxes and fees. I paid about $159 during the summertime last year to go to Epic Universe. Those prices can go as high as $209 before taxes and fees, but you'd pretty much only see that during Christmas and New Year's Eve and those high volume times for people around holidays and when kids are out of school. So pricing is pretty much on point with what you'd find at the Walt Disney World theme park, so nothing too crazy. So who is Epic Universe for, and is it worth visiting when you're on your Walt Disney World vacation? Well, I would say Universal's Epic Universe is for those people who really prioritize themed experiences with lands that are really kinetic and come to life, like Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, the Universal Dark Monster, with some very thrilling roller coasters thrown in the mix as well with Stardust Racers. So I would say if you do have younger kids, don't shy away from Epic Universe, because the Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragon area is fantastic for kids, along with Super Nintendo World. And bonus, if you do stay at Walt Disney World and go over to Universal's Epic Universe, you can pretty much get everything done if you buy Express Pass. If you are looking for ways to save, though, on your Universal Epic Universe tickets, Walt Disney World ticket, or Universal tickets in general, check out my affiliate link with Undercover Tourist. I use them myself for my Universal Epic Universe ticket for this trip, and I've also used them in the past for Walt Disney World ticket. It's a shameless plug. And you're already going and watching this video, so you might as well save some money. Let me know down in the comments if you plan on going to Universal's Epic Universe in 2026, or are you Team Disney all the way and you have no interest in anything Universal, or are you the opposite? You're Team Universal and you're going to add a day or two on at Walt Disney World property. As always, I hope your money meets the magic, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Hope you have a great day.